They did a good job stopping the Rams from scoring any more than that 3. That hit on Adams, that's a good hit. That's a good hit. Even if I understand it's a penalty, but it's a good hit. It, I was gonna say, I was like, he should have thrown it earlier. He should have thrown it earlier. I was like, y'all got to. You got to. You got this. You got this. Run. Run, my guy. Oh, come on. Also, you seen they changed. They let Leggett get the return. See, and that's what I'm saying. Like Bryce Young don't have the same speed to get. Don't get me wrong, versus the hard play to get by, but I'm like, there ain't enough wiggle in there. But I sort of feel like they could have did a little bit better on the, I guess like the play. Why are you just riding your bike in the middle of the street? No, grading. I ain't seen one lick of Avatar. I wanted to. I only wanted to. Just ain't never have. Now this feels like, not that I'm like I wouldn't, but I feel like it's a theater experience as well too. That's what I sort of hear, more so than people watching it at home. Like even people that like the movie, I never hear anybody like watching it at home. It's always at theater or and they just wait or something like that. But it's also like I'm like I thought like 2-3 hours. Like it's 3 hours. I said 2 hours. For some reason, I'm like once you sort of reach the 2 hour mark, it feels like a movie's too long. Like I feel like you got 2:15 before everybody's like this is crazy, you know. And with like for instance like Marvel, the thing is going to be at least like 3 hours and stuff like that. I think it's very important, I guess, also for a movie not to feel that long. Like I'm trying to think like that. For instance, like one battle after another. I was like, I ain't seen it. It's on HBO, but it's like 2:45, and I'm like, man, am I gonna really sit here for two? That's 3 hours. That seems like a movie I'm gonna watch when I like first wake up and I got the whole day to myself. You know, there was that one that Scorsese one or whatever with the De Niro. I was like the mafia little movie. It was like 2 hours or something else. I'm just like, man, that's 3 episodes. That's 15 YouTube videos. I can't. Hey, the defense been playing pretty well. Stafford been missing on a lot of throws too. A lot of throws. I really don't kind of like them hats. Cause they look cheap. They look fake for like something the NFL would do. Like those look like hats I would see at like Ross's or TJ Maxx. Like those places, but I can also understand what those things are. But I'm like, regular person, me, cool, okay, I understand. You sideline, that's right, that's right. But that's also why I said I was like they matched up with them really well because I was like, you see, there was like nobody else. Also, to be honest, outside of Puka and Adam, like they don't have anybody. But those two are so good. Yeah, that's right. Introception. Introception. What did MVP doing? Interceptions. Man, if he would have stayed up though, that would have been another pick. Damn it, I dropped all that. They looped it. That was a good one. He didn't have Adams anyway. He didn't have Adams at all. But that's what I was saying. They can. I was like, all they dudes can match up with Adams and Puka. It's like that's why they can't do outside. That was up. I think he would have kept it to the outside. He would have had it. He didn't try to stiff arm dude. Just kept running to the outside. Also, I like that Greg Olsen said, it's not an excuse. It is what it is. That's a touchdown. That's a touchdown. Take it. Take it. Take it. That's right. Take that joint. Bow. That's what's up. What's up? Hey, we can do one of them Seattle things. That's right. Score, y'all gotta score a touchdown. Y'all gotta score a touchdown. I don't care if it takes 4 downs. You gotta score a touchdown. All right. Hey, if you don't see me on camera. Oh, that was too much fun. Cause you gon' love me now. Never love me again. And you still hear me say it. You'll never break the chain. I gotta find a way to get that glare off, to be honest. Bow, bow, bow. R-A-F-E-C-T. Find out what it means to me. R-E-F-E-C-T. And let me be to me. Oh, suck it to me, suck it to me, suck it to me, yeah. Suck it to me, suck it to me, suck it to me, yeah. Suck it to me, suck it to me, suck it to me, yeah. Suck it to me, suck it to me, suck it to me. Sunday, Sunday, Sunday. Bow, bow. All right, all right. There we go. See, that's why I was. And see, that's what I'm saying is that the line has been good enough and Bryce has been good enough to move in the pocket. Because that pocket, the way it was closing in, and like for him to not get scared and like just make a throw, you got him. Ooh! Ooh! Yeah, get him with the same flag. Get him with the same flag. Get him with the same flag, dog. It's the helmet. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, not a defensive player in the same way that Adams is. Even though I was like, I hate all that type of stuff. Just like targeting in the NCAA. That shit's stupid. But I hate here what the crown of the helmet, I actually can understand that. The defensive player, I'm like, man, bootleg it. Bootleg it. That's a touchdown. That's a touchdown for the boy. That's a touchdown for the boy. That's right. That's right. Ah, what? 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 Yes. Let's go. Lego. Ah, ha, ha. Dab. Dab. That's what's up. That's what's up. Yeah, now they gotta score. And the thing is with Carolina is Carolina, like I said, if it's a shootout game like how it can be with the Rams, the Panthers can't do that. And that's how this game's not the same because it's a close game. That's why I was afraid that I'm like, if they can get up 21 when the Panthers ain't score, I was like, that's going to be a wrap. But they kept it close and stuff. And the thing is, if say for instance the Rams, they go 3 and out, where they're probably going to go 4. They probably going to go 4 down. Then I was like, the way that Carolina plays actually works with them because, especially now that you done also established that they can do big plays now, then all their real play that they do, how they really like to do like short type of game. They like to do a lot of like slants, comebacks, and all this other stuff. That I was like that works a lot better because it's like it'll start knocking the clock off, and they got 2 running back. With Chuba Hubbard been the man here more than Rico. And it sort of flipped. It was like Chuba at the very beginning of the season. Then Rico was going crazy. And then Chuba the last couple weeks been getting a little bit more burn. The great thing is that I actually think that you could have Chuba and Rico out there. Because I was like, Chuba's not the pass catcher that Rico is, but he's not bad. Like, I wouldn't mistake neither one of them for receiving backs. But I'm just saying Rico's a lot better at it than than Chuba.
I'm Boomer Esiason. My mom died from cancer. She was only 37 years old. And that's why having life insurance is so important. Ethos lets you get life insurance in minutes.
Man, all right. This actually been a good game. I didn't think it was going to be this good.
I do.
That dude went on a car. That's crazy. And got attacked. That's crazy. But that's what I'm talking about. All right, Panther. And thing is, I did a prediction card. I said I think the Rams are going to win, but I want the Panthers to win, obviously. And really because I didn't know about the offense, but I did say you can get the Rams. And you are basically getting the Rams. You run decently enough, you never abandon it. And a receiver can win all those matchups. Turnover. Ah. Trying to predict something into the future. It was crazy. What about to get a bail? They're gonna run the ball. Yeah. Come on, defense. Ah. If old boys would have turned around. Like, where was 56 looking? Okay, never mind. I was like, the way that Stafford looking when you look at them eyes. Be careful here. They got both of their receivers on the sideline. I said, be careful here. That's where Carolina's always been good at. They've been good defensive tackle. Yep. That's why I said, I was like, never mind. Once I seen Stafford out, I was like, never mind. He got played. Okay. Oh! They're gonna go for it, but oh man. Damn, that was a good because I was like, you needed to get that interception. And that's what always fears me. When you don't get the play that you need to play, that's normally when they go to score. Ain't nothing in there. Ba-da-ba-ba-ba. Moo. Something's wrong with the defense. They didn't. And what I'm saying, when you don't get them turnovers, I was like, it's always worrisome. And this when they need a pass rush. You see, they over here, they scared Stafford going to let that ball loose somewhere. Now, don't get me wrong, they're going to also lull them because they're trying to have them run the ball so much and they're going to catch them with the pass. But at the same time, they're like, man, Stafford almost threw another one. And look, if the crazy thing is, if the Rams win this game, I was like, depending on which kind of quarterback they talk about, you'll see if they talk about the interception. Because they don't ever talk about, like, that could have been a potential interception. And I'm not talking about, like, oh, like, you know, where the DB, like, I had a chance at it. I mean, like, ones like that, where it's like, it could be caught like that, and it's like a full-on interception. He threw it at the interception. They don't ever really talk about that with some of their favorite quarterbacks. Stafford, Allen, they don't ever talk about, like, oh, man, he tried to give it away. They're just like, it didn't happen. Did he catch it? If he didn't catch it, or whatever. I'm like, come on, what we got here? I like just pop them in the back. Like, do that little peanut punch. No, just me? All right. I was like, but they got this. Man, I wasn't really able to stay screaming the whole time. Yeah. Yeah, I was like, I seen it. See, that's why I told you. I said, when you don't get a chance to get those, yeah. And I was gonna say that I'm like they were still sort of playing zone, but the top of the zone they were playing is different than what they were playing. They was earlier. Damn. It was hot. Oh man. Man, I was thinking if they could just hold them. They had some chances. Now but the thing is, they need to score again. They need to score a touchdown because you'll give them a chance too much to have. I would like the commercial because it's like the awareness that in the commercial breaking the fourth wall. But anyway, I was like, they need to score and put the onus on them to have to score again because if they go down there and score a field goal, the Rams are going to be able to go down and score field goals. I was like, so you want to make sure that they got to score. Look how long that drive took. Look how desperate they got. Look how many times that it should have been stopped. I was like, See, and also you see Stafford had to start going in his bag of tricks because he's like because they started getting him. So that's why I'm like they need. I was like they gotta score to put it really on. Don't get me wrong, get a field goal, get to the point of getting a field goal, but you gotta score a touchdown.
Short on nothing, big on weekend.
Cause
Only on Royal Caribbean.
oh man, get back. Oh man, I was like this. I was like, who know that? I was like I guess I didn't see this kind of scoring of a game. Like I was like, yeah, maybe like 17-14 or something like that. But I didn't know he about to hit the 30s. You know, and sometimes I wonder what the Panthers offense is. It the limitations of Bryce Young or is it the limitations of the coordinator? Just because I'm like, you know, like take like Caleb Williams and Ben Johnson. Ben Johnson with this squad, I mean with the team, I was like maybe it looks more open for Bryce Young. But then again, it Ben Johnson stuff looks also that good with Caleb being able to do things. Man, they should have had it. Man, they should have had it. Yeah. With that being said, you know, even something like for instance, like look at Brock Purdy with Kyle Shanahan, and like how they're able to maximize that team even when they don't have the weapons. And I'm like Bryce Young can do what Purdy does. I'm like I think Purdy got a little bit more wiggle in his. I was like I think he's quicker on the first step than Bryce, and I think he's also got a little bit more wiggle than Bryce Young. I like Bryce Young don't have the fluidity. Just like Baker Mayfield, he's somebody that got the fluidity when he runs. Phone start, offense, number. Okay. That guy is jacked. You see it. You see the veins in that guy's arms. He's jacked.
Before that first game against the Rams, Bryce Young telling us this week that there wasn't a lot of confidence outside of the building, but our confidence never wavered. We understand that we can do this. And Chuba Hubbard telling me pregame, he said, listen, we are not going to tense up because this is the playoffs. We know that we're built for this.
What are you doing? You are woman. Oh man, they decided to go. Coker, just take your ass upfield, bro. Like I know you seen that defender right there, but take your ass upfield, dog. That's crazy. That's how you can tell those are just stickers on the helmet. They go over the holes. Are they doing what I was saying they should do? Have both of the running back? Yeah, yeah. Man, he had it with the first bit. Just go up. Yeah, see? See? I was like, that's what I'm saying. Greg Olsen didn't even know what I'm talking about. You made the first dude miss and just go up. I was like, it's similar like in basketball. Like I was like, you got to move and you got past the guy. You ain't got to come back and do another hit combo. You don't got to do that. Just go ahead and just do your move, bro. He had him. I was like, I'm not even mad at it. There ain't really nothing you could really do at 4th and 13 in that. I mean, 3rd and 13 in that way. He had him. Yeah, sometimes I also feel like with those, like for instance, it was like McMillan, that I'm just like, yo, just give your dude a chance to 50-50 that ball. Because like I said, their DBs are short. But I'm just like, sometimes they try to do like the back shoulder phase on them or whatever. And I'm like, man, no, just let your dude go up with it. Which is funny because I was like, depending on what kind of big receiver you got, that makes sense. Like for instance, the Bills with Keon Coleman, who's like what 6'3", 6'4". I was like, they try to high point it a lot with him. When I'm like, I don't know if he's that type of dude all the time. Where like McMillan, I was like he's that dude. Oh man. Hey, I was like, if at worst field goal, at worst field goal, at worst field goal. You know what's also crazy too, that people got revisiting his history because they like Matthew Stafford balled in his his Super Bowl game, but leading up to that, he wasn't playing good. He was I was like he was throwing the ball and was basically and like people were dropping his interceptions. And I'm like, they're going to be like, look at Stafford pull this game out here, buddy. And it's like he didn't really play a good game. I was like he was like in the game. I mean the way that they're gonna praise it, and he was playing a really good game. And it's like yeah, he played a pretty like an all right good game. But he wasn't like, oh, look at Stafford, that's beautiful. No, he ain't doing any of that. I was like, come on, Carolina. La 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 bop bop. Come on, it was. Yeah, I was like, yeah. Cause they gonna come right after whoever that next DB is. Hey, you gotta let him know that they gonna come after him. Big body. Who you know stops it like me? A big body. Hold it. Hold it. Damn, it seems like they already close to field goal range. And some Stafford throws. What we doing? What we doing? What they doing? Oh, they're gonna pass it. Get him. Okay. Woo! I was hoping for the interception. Yeah, he was a special team dude. Oh, he went to the U. They probably doing a concussion test with him. Game tackle. Ooh. Ooh, almost a fumble. Well, I was like, what we doing? Come on now. 3rd and 17, y'all. 3rd and 17. Don't do what you normally been doing. Look at the seams. No PIs. Let it. Let it. Let it. Let it. We gonna be ready. Come on now. It's 3 out of 10, but it's crazy because I was like, they've been crazy. Good. Good. Just a wrap up tackle. Punt that thing. That's right. That's right. That's right. That's right. They're gonna get the chance. I'm gonna get them the chance. Stupid. Oh no. Yeah, tell them. If it goes past that, don't even touch it. Don't look at it. Oh! Oh! That's right, let's go! I didn't know they got to it. Former 1st round pick Isaiah Simmons. Let's go! If they could have just seen it and picked it up, oh boy, they ain't proceeded to pick it up. They saved that boy in the back. They saved him. There we go. Pick it up. Get a number 52. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Don't screw it up. You at least that field goal, bro. Yeah. Yeah. Aha. What they do? Ah. Yes. Yeah, you gotta make a quick play. I was like, oh, either that or you just take off running with it. That's fine. Yes. Screw. Ooh. Chuba. Yeah. Hook it up. Hook it up. Yeah, let that clock run. Let that clock run there, buddy. Oh! You got too cute! You got too cute! You got too cute. Run the ball. Takes time off and it just makes it a little bit shorter of a conversion if you had to. I'll run the ball again here. Yeah! That's what's up! What's up? R-Truth, what's up? Oh, that was a throw. I didn't know that's where you were going. They still should have ran it on the second down. They still should have ran it. They still should have ran the ball. Because they would have taken, I would like they would have still taken time off. But that's a hell of a throw. That's some big balls. That's some big balls. That's a throw. It's right down the middle. Bah, bah, bah. That's what's up. That's what's up. All day, every day. Let's do this. That's right. I was like, I did not know where he was going. That's a hell of a throw. Yeah, that was like, look, we're gonna win, but win or lose, how everybody gonna be talking that mess about like, hey, they ain't have a good record. They ain't have a good record. Why they get the hole? This is why the Rams blue, cause yeah, hole. But that's what's up. Yeah, yeah. Let's. I was like, yeah, keep it solid now. Keep it solid. No big plays. No big plays. I was like, look, they got all 3 times they timeout so they could go down the field and they can take a couple, like a little bit of chunks here, chunks there, but no big plays. Don't worry, I'm still nervous that they scored. I know Bryce Young got the comebacks, but I still like, hey, mainly because they ain't got nothing to lose, and I was like, they ain't got. I was like, bruh. All right. Woo. All right. Woo. Anxiety in your booty. Anxiety in your booty. It's not the booty, your booty. It's not your booty, your booty. It's not your booty, your booty. It's not your booty, your booty. I don't even know if that's the actual song or not. They ain't in no rush because y'all ain't make them take no timeouts. You ain't make them take no time off the clock. I mean, the time thing isn't really the problem because I was like, they got to score regardless. Like I said, like this is the time thing is really not the problem. The time with the 3 timeouts, it is whatever. Like that just means that they could use more of the field and stuff like that. But it's not really that's not really the threatening part because they got to score anyway, so it doesn't matter. Whether 4 downs, however much time it is, you still got to get your stops. You still got to get your 4th downs. So it's at the end. So at the end of the day, that really doesn't matter. It's not as like to be honest, it's more fair because like they got to still score a whole touchdown. The score, I was like, it's really just more scary when if they just had to score a touchdown, and then you're just like, man, there ain't no way that they're not with 3 timeouts, 2.5 minutes at the start, you know. Man, I was like, I don't know how to feel. I don't really know how to feel about AI. Cause I was like, I think that we summarize AI overall when that's not everything, and that's not everything to necessarily be fearful of. You know, I was like, cause I was like, there's a difference between like AI that people use to be like, I'll type in prompts and look at this anime I made or this TV show I made and all this other stuff without like actually paying any of the people involved and all this other stuff. I think there's a difference between that and like AI to help you to be like, okay, I got these 5. Like like what we they seen with the players where they was like, all right, just give me all the players that ran a sub 4.5. Boom. And it's like, all right, tell me the ones that been do this and then do that. So I was like, to me, I was like, that's different of using AI because you're using AI as a tool in that situation to help you look up stuff faster. So something that may take you like 30 minutes, now it's done in like 5 seconds. But there's also the fear of some of these other things that while it could be used to say like do an ancient language, or help you break down your finances faster, or something like that. Is that it can also do that stuff that fast that it's like, well, what the company will say is, why do I need that person if the AI is doing all this stuff here? You know, which and when I said, I was like, I will always choose the human connection and interaction over anything and everything. I was like, and as much as I even use self checkout over going in line to it with going in line and have somebody check me out or whatever, I still prefer that there's someone there to necessarily do that. I do think the difference between, like, for instance, Walmart self checkout and Sam's self checkout, I guess. But either way, anyway, that's enough of the AI thing. That might just be an actual video in general. Uh, we're back to this Carolina Panthers. Panthers. All right, now they just got put on a stop. I was like, it's like, go ahead. I was like, it's like, take a little bitty chunks here and there, whatever. Just no big crazy plays. Come on now. See, now also too, the thing is, you don't want to be aggressive. You don't you don't want to be aggressive. That's why they're getting some. That's why they're getting these down. They're just like, kind of just like, you're not gonna beat us deep. See, and that's the problem. See, they're already at the 30 because they're playing too soft. And I don't know that because I also don't know that because JC Horn's not there. But I'm just like, yo, you need a match. To me, I was like, with Nakua, I'm like, hey, I'm playing him man up. All right. Whoo! Yeah. Yeah, it doesn't matter. Like I said, they got 4 downs. It doesn't matter. The time doesn't matter. None of that stuff matters here, except for when it gets to the point that if they score, you don't have the time on your side. And this ain't Best Buy, so there ain't no. They going to be honest, they're going to have to make a play. They're going to have to make a play. That's what I was talking about. And that's what I'm talking about, especially with time. That's what I was talking about. No, that's a touchdown. Huh, 38 seconds, there ain't nothing. There ain't nothing. Now, they do have a chance to tie it up. That's the thing. That's. Yeah, there was nothing they could do on that one. Cause like I said, morning week, I was like, you can't get any penalties, and any more else he would have did would have been a penalty. Whoo! I was like, all right, kick back, kick back, kick back, kick back.
Caps off a 7-play drive. This 19-yard touchdown, and Matthew Stafford in LA back in front. 38 seconds left.
Messed up kick, get it at the 40, get it at the 40.
Yeet.
This new kickoff rule. Get a decent return. Got all 3 timeouts. This game is far from over. And again, you got to get it to the 20-yard line. If you don't get it to the 20-yard line, it comes out to the 40.
Yeah.
How big of a risk do they decide to take? They kick one of those dirty kicks they've been doing all year. Perfectly done by Evans. Forces a return for Trevor Etienne. Etienne trying to get around the corner. The 28-yard line, 32 seconds. And Bryce Young and these Panthers with one. It's been a great game. His first playoff game. He's got him in the playoffs for the first time in 8 years.
All right. Woo! Yo, I was like, I feel it right here. That's crazy because I was like, the player probably feel it too, but it's different. It's because you can't. There ain't nothing you could do. There ain't nothing you could do. Come on, y'all. Come on.
32 seconds. Young looks to throw. Pressured by Byron Young. Slips away. Heaves it into coverage and incomplete. Closest man there was Cam Curl. Bruce and Young both applying the pressure.
Man.
That's the biggest thing here for Bryce Young. You can't take a sack. So you have all 3 timeouts. You can throw the ball anywhere on the field. Just get this ball out of your hand. Take completions. They need about 32 yards to get into field goal range.
And they could get a good 32. Because you got 3 timeouts. So you don't have. I was like, you don't have to do what y'all game plan was. The little slants, the little deep dunks. Yeah. Bruh. Just run. You should just run. Just run. That's better than nothing.
Yeah, certainly not an ideal first 2 plays. Take 50% of the second.
Yeah, like I'm like, at least if you ran the second time.
I think they're just trying to get the ball so far downfield, and right now
You don't have to do that. You have 3 timeouts.
come right after. See how they're putting 5 guys up here? Now whether Landman drops or not, it's just stressing the protection. They get there again, lofted up, incomplete, and it's 4th and 10. It's that pass rush that you identified.
That's what I was afraid of. They got tight. They get tight.
There's just 5 more.
There was no there.
Remember, the left tackle, he went down early to injury, and Josh Nyman, he's been in there battling, played pretty well at left tackle in his reserve spot, but
This game,
the entire season now comes down to
this game, they're not gonna get it.
guys up at the line of scrimmage. They're going to take a timeout here. Los Angeles takes its first timeout of the half, 30 seconds.
In this game.
3 incompletions to open this drive for Dave Canales and the Panthers, and so they got to get 10 yards just to keep their hopes alive. They still have those 3 timeouts. They can stop the clock, then kind of reset where they're at. Yeah, absolutely. So again, you just obviously nothing matters if you don't convert the first down. So in that last look, the Rams dialed up Chris Shula, the young defensive coordinator. He had all up 7-man.
And this sometimes what I'm talking about, man. They use Bryce's. Like I was like, he can run enough to get you the stuff. I was like, that second down, he should have just ran. It would have been like that way. It would have been 3rd and 6 or something like that. You had a better chance of converting the 3rd down. You go run again. You have the timeout. Run to the boundaries or whatever. That's sort of what annoys me about the ending part about some of these games.
Last chance. Young. Jimmy Horn drops it, and the Rams survive.
My God.
He had it. They found the matchup. He's open. Jimmy Horn just needs to go to the ground. Just go to the ground. Secure the catch. You're well
Fuck. Damn. And the thing is, I can't even really be mad at last play, just because I'm like, they wasn't doing that like the first three downs. The first three downs they had it. Man, that was bad 3 downs before that last one. That was bad. That was a bad 3 plays, bro. Out of bad 3 plays. Like, you could have still also ran the ball. You had all 3 timeouts. Cause my thing is, I'm like, since you only need a field goal, you don't have to get like the reason I was talking about the Rams. The reason it was different with them is they had to score a touchdown, so they gotta try to get chunk plays. What they was getting, I was like, but the Panthers didn't need to do that. They didn't need to do that at all. The Panthers just got butt tight at the very end in a way that's like, just play how you was earlier. I was like, you didn't utilize any of your dues at the very end. You could have ran the ball a bit. I was like, they should have did a screen, because I was like because they was over here pressuring the team. They was over here loading the side or whatever like that, and it's like, yo, that's the side you do a screen to. They had a chance to do the whole thing and upset this whole game. That was some bad plays at the end. Like, I was like I get like Olsen talking about like him going to the ground, and I was like, yeah, because he wanted to keep his stride going. I was like, but that would have been that's if Bryce was going to give you a good one. But I'm like, yeah, he could have went down to the ground and was scared to catch. But more so, kind of like he ran past it, obviously. But I'm just saying they could. I was like, they messed them up in the first 3 passes. Like, if you're gonna run the ball, if you're gonna pass the ball, why not why not have like an outlet or whatever, like a running back that's ready to catch it, or you have your tight end do a small little curl in the middle or something. Dang, they had it. Well, all right. I'll be getting ready for the Packers and Bears game here soon, I guess. Man. They had a chance at the end.
Welcome to BFFs with Fred and Puka. Brought to you by Experian. Who would you say is your BFF? You're one of my BFFs for sure. Sorry, buddy. I already got a BFF. Experian, my big financial friend.
That's
They
good.
can help you lower your monthly bills, save you time and money, cancel unwanted subscriptions. You do any of that? No, I don't. Experian does, and they can do it for you. You're like my little BFF. I don't think I'm that little, but I'll take the little BFF. Okay. Wait, get the app from your big financial friend, Experian.
That's crazy. All right. Getting ready for another game. Appreciate it.
Hey, guys. Get a little Caesar's pizza deal. 2 large pizzas for $4.99 each.
This will be the last face.